Good evening. Once again, I'm Terrell, this is Terrell Games, and I'm playing Civilization 6. A day has passed since I recorded the last one, and we're starting off on game again. Let's see here. I was tempted to relaunch a new game, but that doesn't seem right. So instead, I'm going to keep playing on this one. I've got a settler almost made, and I'm going to probably try and put it around here. Yeah, I can use tundra fairly well. I can farm it as Canada, so I'm going to probably try and put it on this. Actually, this is a lake, isn't it? That's not ideal. This is a coast, but often in this game, the southern coasts and the northern coasts are blocked. Like, there may not actually be free ocean access over here. Maybe I should send. I'm going to send my spearman, actually, to go scout this way. And also, I'm going to finally invest in a proper scout unit. I did last time, and he died. But hopefully he won't this time. This area has essentially been cut off unless I want to fight, and I don't. Not yet, anyway. I don't think I can put a city here because there are rules about the distance from other cities that you can place yours. Like, you can't found a city within a certain number of tiles. I don't remember exactly how many tiles, but I think this is within that. This might not be. When the settler comes to be, I'll see, because this could be a good spot right here. I get access to the horse and the iron, the stone. Is that amber? Nice. More stone. This could be good, but if it's not, then I'm going to go this way, maybe. Anyway, let's hit next turn. Oh good, I've got the governor now established in Ottawa. That'll give me a slight bonus once I make another worker. Alright. You are going to go scout down this way. Using dedicated military units for scouting, not the best idea. But I'm going to do it anyway. And once again, I forgot that this guy has a promotion going. I'll spend a turn using that. Oh goodness. Well, +5 to ranged attacks, not bad. Okay. I did also say that I wanted to make a holy site. I think the best tile for a holy site, well, let's see what my bonuses would be. Why would I not get a +2 for here? It'd be against the river. Well, I'm not going to build over something. Ooh, +3 here? I'll take that. Ooh, I can build a city this way. Alright. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait until I can get rid of this scout before I do anything, though. Run away, scout. That wasn't the correct direction. I should probably also recall that spearman.
Once again, we have the opportunity. We are now ready.
Well, now I only have one city, so it doesn't actually make any sense to unlock another governor. Except for Amani. Because Amani, you actually don't put her in your own city, you put her in a city-state that you can influence. So I'm going to take her. I'm going to put her in Armagh. If I've pronounced that wrong, you'll let me know, okay?
Well-educated workforce.
I'm not going to change my policies just yet. Yeah, alright. Come on, scout. Take one more turn, hopefully he'll stay within my reach. He may not, though. Ooh, he did. No, he didn't.
Don't reinvent the wheel.
It's not ideal. Watermill, that's good. Once I have a watermill, that'll actually give me a bonus to production in cities. I would really like to move that settler once I get rid of this threat. I'm sure there's a barbarian encampment this way. So I am going to recall the spearman, even though before I said that I wouldn't. Alright, research. Yeah, currency's good. Irrigation, that is an old tech. I should probably get it. Yeah, so I can start actually exploiting more resources here. And hanging gardens for city growth. And let's do it. Is this enough to kill you? Yes! Excellent. I'm gonna risk it. In theory, actually I don't think the scout can catch up with him because he'd have to cross the river and that has a penalty to movement. So I think he's gonna stick this way and maybe the spearmen can get him. Now construction. Oh, this is currently occupied so I can't keep building there. Well, that's annoying. Well, let's build that scout while I was thinking about it. Until he moves out of the way, then I can resume construction. Now, I was talking about this loyalty mechanic before. If I put a city here or here, it's going to lose points in loyalty. And eventually it will get free, where it just becomes like a city-state. And it can actually fall under the influence of other civilizations and join theirs. Think of it like a city simply deciding not to be part of the country it's in anymore. Here, though, there wouldn't be a penalty. And this is where I want to put it, so let's go this way. I also do like that it's telling me where I can or can't build. So I was talking about how there's a certain distance from other cities that I can't build that are prohibited. So it's 1, 2, 3 tiles away. Which does let me put in this river delta, for example. And that could be the site of another city that I'll build later. Something to think about. Over yonder, see these ones, I would want to build here-ish maybe. Green means better placement. White is just not ideal. I think that's part of the appeal mechanic. So if you see here, I can't exactly move my cursor over it, but in the tile description it says type of tile, so tundra. It's on a river, the Yukon. It costs 1 movement point to go through it, and it has an appeal of 3. It can go as high as 6, and that gives bonuses to things like housing, and if it's above a certain amount, I think if it's above 3, and there's 4 tiles in a diagonal, or in a diamond shape like this, that are above 3 or 4, and I apologize for not remembering which, you can build national parks on it in the late game. But let's see about killing the scout. Can't do it this turn. Hopefully he doesn't raid any of the farms, because if he pillages the farms, he'll get health back. Oh goodness. Alright, we've got a river flood. Is that flood near me? Oh no, quite out of the way. Let's... yeah, keep going. Can I attack you? Yes, I can. Yeah! And I just got a boost to military tactics, which, if you'll recall, also gave me an extra bonus to era score, so now I'm at 13 out of 17. Next turn I'll finish researching irrigation, and when that happens, we'll have a look at what some of the requirements for some other Eurekas are. Like I said, I'm trying to farm those just to get Eureka score. Don't do it. Okay. Whew. Alright. Suzerain. Let me explain this. This is a fun mechanic.
The man who has grit enough to bring about the afforestation or the irrigation of a country is not less...
Now let me explain. By putting Governor Amani here, she counts as envoys. She basically gives me a boost to the number of envoys I have. So I had 1, and now I have 3. And that gives me a bonus. I essentially have more than anybody else, and at least 3. So now I've got the bonuses that come with having 1 and 3. So I earn +1 faith in the capital, and for every shrine that I have, which will soon be 1. And I'll get +2 faith in every temple and consulate. I don't have any temples or consulates right now, but eventually I will. And as a suzerain, I get +1 diplomatic favor every turn. They'll follow me into war. All of their units are friendly to me now. I can see through their eyes, so you'll see there's less fog of war on the screen around them. And I can actually pay gold to see... I can pay gold to essentially hire them, and they'll join. I can control their army as if they were my own. Or if I went to war, they would follow me of their own accord, but I would not be able to control them directly. And I get access to their resources. They have wheat and they have amber. Amber is a luxury resource, and that is essentially giving me some bonus to amenities back in Ottawa. All right. Let's keep moving. Soften up the warrior. I'm sure the spearman will finish the job. Oh! Well, that was a nice treat. You deserve a promotion, even if you don't have one yet. Now let's send you back on your merry way. And the scout has been built. He's going to go this way. The archer will also go this way, because I do think there's an encampment down here. Which means I don't think it's actually smart to move him along right now. Alright, what else? Oh yes, research. Now, let's see what I need to do. I need to build an iron mine, which I'll do in fairly short order. Build a quarry out of when I start working on stone. There's some stone here that I might be able to use. Found a city on the coast. I'm about to do that. Build ancient walls. I'm nowhere near that. Yeah, so let's start researching currency so I can start earning more money. Build commercial hubs and markets. Once I do that, they'll even get me more trade routes. Alright, now let's resume holy site construction. Everyone moves along, as you say, because I'm suzerain, I can see them move along. Oh, there's another warrior. Ooh, and they have a sea force too. I find that barbarians continue to spawn ocean units, and it's quite inconvenient actually if I want to try exploring the oceans. Sometimes they overcrowd me, but then they also don't get upgraded. So later on, I end up with a significantly more powerful navy. Oh goodness, what do we have here? This is not ideal. Alright, I finished building the holy site. And let's put a shrine on it. That will start getting me great profit points, which I will then use to found a religion. Are there still enough religions to be founded? Right, there's 4 left. Buddhism was here the last time we checked, and Islam is here too. Unmet players have met both of them. Oh goodness, see, dominant religion in 7 cities. That's not ideal. Someone has expanded significantly more than I have. Why can't I range attack? Because there's hills between. That's lame. Alright. Gonna go here. I think I couldn't do that because don't think I could shoot either of them because this tile had hills. Right? Yeah, tundra hills. I'll get a minor victory here. Hopefully I can get a promotion out of him too. Can my scout do anything? You can harass him anyway. Just offer him more targets. That's all I really want right now anyway. Okay. Now, trade routes, I mentioned having one before. And it just expired. I think my scout's gonna die. Yeah. That's alright. At that point he was just tanking. But revenge. I think you're just going to defend and heal for a second. Yeah, so these trade routes, they last a certain amount of turns. I actually don't know how many turns. I should look into that. And they also have a certain range they can go. So they can go 15 tiles by land or 30 by sea. Now, don't really have any potential targets by sea, but by land, 15 is pretty good. They can also, now just to note that I have trading posts. I get a trading post in a city after I complete a trade route with it, and what that does is that it actually expands the distance. So it's 15 tiles to one city, and then I can go 15 tiles to the next one, which is probably why I can reach La Venta. You can see the possibility, the different trade routes. So I can go to Armagh, I can go to Nobamba, Undini, and Ulundi. And if I go to La Venta, I actually have to go through Ulundi. Or I can go this way. What's the best one right now? So +6 here, and science, and production. This way I get faith. I think this is probably the best one, to just redo it. Just for that science and production bonus. Yeah, let's do that. These don't always clear right away, so I'm going to right-click those. Oh yes, you've already all moved. Okay. Next turn. What do we think that the next city is going to be? My guess is going to be Toronto. I don't remember the order of the cities for the automatic names. I think it's Toronto, then Montreal, then Vancouver. That's how I would do it. Oh, I could do it this turn. Halifax. Halifax is a very old city. It's not the oldest. Maybe just because I put it on a coast?
We are losing loyalty in one of our
Oh,
cities.
what? And there's the Eureka. Let's look at the city report here. Loyalty. It is in fact losing loyalty. What to do about that? Smart play right now would be to move one of the governors to it. Yeah. Having a governor gives you a bit of a loyalty boost. Yeah, you see, it'll go from -3 to +4 in just a few turns. Actually, it almost seems to have an immediate reaction, because now it says fully loyal. Alright, what should I build first? Let's get the food situation. And, do I have enough money? Let's buy a builder. Everything's fine.
My liege, we are beginning to attract the attention.
All right, I've been accumulating great person points. Let's look at the great people now. So, I've started accumulating great person points in the great profit category. They're the only ones that I have so far. I get these points by having buildings in specialized districts. Don't have any specialized districts, I just have the one specialized district, no buildings on it yet. I must have forgotten, and I get some points just for having the district itself. But I'll get more now, once I get the shrine built. Now let's deal with this archer. Some damage. Nope, going this way. Can I attack him? Not this turn. I think the mine here, and then the horses. And then for the third charge, maybe some stone. That's probably the best order to do things. Gets me production and building strategic resources. Come on, archer. Victory. Mine. And there's the boost for ironworking. And for apprenticeship. Apprenticeship, I think, needed 3 mines, maybe? Should I have a mine here and a mine here? Yeah, so this will be 3rd. And that's perfect. These units I'm going to heal up before I start pushing this way, if they have time.
Our people know this new resource.
Yes. So, I mentioned strategic resources. There's 3 types of resources in this game. Bonus, luxury, and strategic. Bonus ones just mean I get more of whatever for having a farm on it, for example. I get more food for having a farm on wheat. Or maize, or any number of other ones. Sheep, deer, like that. Luxury resources give you bonuses to amenities in a city, so I can... people are happier, essentially. So jade is one, amber is one. See if there's any others around the map. None that I can really see. Fish, whales. Oh, whales is a luxury resource. Fish is a bonus resource. But there's a few that are strategic resources that let you build special units. So I can't build higher combat units, for example, like a swordsman if I don't have iron. And that will be a maintenance, kind of a gross cost to build it, and then also a maintenance cost. Horses is another one, which the Halifax tag was blocking, but I'll get horses probably next turn. So I'll be able to build a pasture on that to start collecting the horses. Come along, Scout. I prefer to spend some turns healing, but it's better if I get rid of some of these units as they come. Okay, he's run away. So let's heal both of these, at least a little bit, until the scouts come knocking again. And now I've got a boost to horseback riding. We're building up the 0 score with every boost. And now, first of all, can I go into the sea yet? No, I've not researched sailing. So I think the stone is probably the next best, unless I can maybe build a lumber mill. I don't remember if I have the tech for it yet. Let's build the water mill in the city center right now. Or should I start building a wonder? Are any of these good? Free great profit. I'm already starting to accumulate great profit points. I think we're okay there. Oracle has to do with great people as well. Hanging garden, city growth. I can build it almost anywhere. Probably build it in a tile that has minimal use. This one maybe, or this one. Let's spend the money. Try and put the hanging gardens right there. City growth is always good. More people means more citizens to work the different tiles. And it's important to keep those people working. Because if you're not working, what are you doing? Ooh, someone just built the pyramids. I like the pyramids, but I'm nowhere near where I would have been able to build them. You need to build it on a desert tile. I was given some very good advice on how to do Let's Plays by some friends on Discord. One of the servers I'm on is the community related to a Let's Player that I really like, a fellow called Get Daved. I posted my video of part 1 there and got some very nice advice from people to do things like turn down the game audio a little bit and to explain the whys as to why I'm doing different things and not just the hows and the whats, explaining what it is I'm supposed to be doing or why I'm doing these different things. So thank you, Dave. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you. I think Quasi also gave me a bit of advice there. Appreciate all of that. And it was also suggested to me to record using OBS and adjusting some audio filters. I'm going to be trying that in a subsequent video. This time I went back to use Xbox Game Bar to do my recordings, just because I know how to use it right now, and it'll take me more effort to to figure out how to use OBS. Let's see here. Oh, I've already used. Right, I moved into woods, so that cost me both my movement points. Next turn I'll see what I can do. Yeah, so I can clear the woods, which yields an immediate production boost of 39 production points to the city. Eventually I'll be able to put a lumber mill there, and that just gives production over time. I think I'd rather do that. I think I'd rather build a quarry on the stone, which I need to buy. Or I could have waited 13 turns, but who wants to do that? Yeah, so +1 production in perpetuity. Eventually I can also harvest stone, and that gets rid of it, and then for a net, or kind of a gross 39 production point bonus immediately. But +1 production for 39 turns is the same thing, isn't it? And I got the Eureka moment for masonry. And I just noticed that that dropped the production time for this granary from 13 turns to 10. So the AI decided that it was best to have one of my 2 citizens working here. Wonder where the other one's working. Let's have a look. Alright, so you always get a person working in your city center, and then for your different population units, so I have 2, they will work different tiles. There are certain tiles, and I don't know exactly why, I think it has to do with buildings, where you could put multiple people on one tile. But right now, yeah, the AI has decided that this is the ideal. So I've got 5 food and 4 production. I could instead reorient this to have more people working if I wanted science or if I wanted culture. But for right now, this is in fact the ideal for me, just to keep production and population growth. Let's see what else. Okay, you're healing up. Are you healthy enough? Let's say yes. And there's the encampment I was talking about. Let's heal a little bit more. But now that I can see them and they can see me, they might actually draw them out. Which won't make a huge difference to my plans, except that I'll be attacking slightly. Yeah, this is not great. Alright. I would prefer to have more... Ooh, what did I get? Alright. So something to note about this game is that there are eras for the world, but then you yourself are also in an era. And by researching currency, I've essentially moved my own civilization into the classical era, even though I've actually been in it for quite a few turns. This means that I am behind. That makes sense because I only have 1 city, or 2 now, and yeah, I've not been playing this particularly well. Make any sort of dent, and now major victory. Can you win? You probably won't win. I will probably still lose. Yeah, if he decides to go against the archer will lose. But then he'll lose in the next turn to my spearman. Let's see. I still can't build ancient walls. I only know about 2 types of specialty district. No, I can. I know about 3. Sorry about that. At least 3. I just need to actually make them. So I'm going to hold off on mathematics right now. Let's do... Yeah. If I do ironworking, then I can start building swordsmen. And the Jebel Barker wonder lets me build... essentially gives me more iron, except it needs to be on desert, and I don't own any desert. What about here? Masonry can give me ancient walls, which then unlocks engineering. I say unlock, I just mean it gives me the bonus to engineering. And it lets me continue accumulating era score. I'm at 26 out of 31 to get into a golden age. Ooh. I did not think you would do that. No. Is this on hills? No, it's on woods. Okay, so I need 2 movement points to move into it. So, let's just hold off. There's a chance that a new barbarian unit will spawn here in the interim. Hopefully he won't. Or that scout could go. Oh, and the scout didn't, though. Excellent. One cleared barbarian encampment. And, did I get near school for it? I got 2. Our forces clear a barbarian camp, and a threat to our growing civilization is vanquished. Yeah, it is. Let's heal. And then also recall my military. I might try and put a city down here. Not sure if I have any good resources down here, though. But there's land, there's space, there's access to the ocean. Lots of woods. Alright, new government. Now, when you start off and your government is chiefdom, you get 1 military slot and 1 economic slot. So there's all these other ones that I can't even use yet. But once I can change governments, now I get 4 slots of different types. Which kind do I like? I'm probably not going to benefit too much from the military ones yet. Cities receive +1 housing, +1 amenity, 15% great person points. That's pretty good. +10 production towards wonders is pretty good. Don't have government plaza or diplomatic quarter yet. Palace. I do have a palace. Do I want to be an autocrat, a classical republican, or an oligarch? I think we're gonna go autocracy, because I do want to start building some more wonders too. Ooh, +2 more Euroscore. Alright. Let's overhaul. +5 when fighting barbarians. It's probably the best one to have still. Economic, +2 gold from trade routes. I've been building gold at a nice clip. +50 production to settlers. +15 production, 15% rather production towards wonders. +1 production in all cities. Builders. Well, let's go back to green for a second here. Envoy collection. Let's go with +2 influence points towards earning envoys. That will just let that envoy meter grow twice as fast. Not twice as fast, sorry. Well, I earn +3 right now, so now it'll be +5. This last one... So I've almost finished accumulating great profit points. What that will do is once I get a great profit, this will become no longer valid and will automatically come back to me to then start earning great scientist, great general, or do any of these other ones. And I might put a settler bonus on there. Yeah, let's do that. And +1 era score for changing governments. Look at this, I'm at 31 out of 31. When we change eras next, I will go to a golden age. And especially, I'll actually be going to what they call a heroic age, because I've gone from dark all the way to golden. This is difficult to do, because you kind of start out with some negatives when you have a dark age. So essentially broken through some game mechanics to get... When I say broken game mechanics, I've not done anything like that at all. I've just succeeded where I had previously failed, but I'd succeeded spectacularly. So that's a good thing. 5 turns left for the Hanging Gardens. I think I'm going to stop recording here. Next video, we will keep on building our civilization. Maybe start expanding with some more settlers. Maybe one over here. Maybe one over here. Start annoying our neighbors a little bit. They like us fine right now. So thank you, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching.